trains. So yeah, start to finish, it'll get loaded into the factory. I'm not going to show the whole sequence, but it's just amazing. It takes the realism from what is already brilliant to fantastic. There's custom animated people, vehicles, trains. There's sound engineered specifically for this product. As you can hear in the factory stuff going on, it just sounds like you're in a big building. And it's fully compatible with Seattle landmarks by the same developer. Now I haven't got any other scenery loaded, so it is just this scenery that I'm using. You can see the doors are open on both ends of this hangar, and in another video I think I'll probably use that to my advantage. On the east side of this factory you can see that a fuselage section is being mated to the wings. It's just fantastic. It is amazing. Of course, all this extra detail will come at an FPS hit, and I will demonstrate that specifically at the end of the video. The facility itself covers about 1.1 million square feet, or 102,000 square meters, and it's built on land apparently reclaimed by lowering the level of Lake Washington. Now, I mentioned Lake Washington. There is actually a seaplane base to the north with a floating dock and a launching ramp, so you can convert from water takeoffs to wheeled landings, which is pretty cool as well. So it's not just for the guys that like flying the big stuff, but also general aviation is welcome here too. I mentioned those epic night textures. You can see Seattle in the background. It looks amazing. I spent a lot of time, it looks like, putting those lights in there. Now, I didn't test it with the FPS, but you can probably note that the system is struggling a little bit. I've set all the scenery to high, not ultra, because to be honest, I just don't think my RTX 3070 would quite deal with it properly. I mean, look at that. That's just stunning. Very peaceful at night time. Of course, I'm just using the drone camera for this, and we'll zoom in and have a look at the hangar just quickly, and it looks as impressive at night as it does during the day. Back to the daytime, and just to have a look at those little extra features. Even in between the buildings, you'll see lots of different trucks, vans, cars just going about their business. It'd be nice if the textures on the ground were a little better, but it's not too bad. But it looks like wherever you go there is a little scene to behold, either an aircraft being readied, a tug being attached. You can go back to the factory and watch stuff being built. It's just excellent. So also zoom around here, this is towards the general aviation